I paid $812 for this tower system, but look at the amount of produce I just got. And that's only starting about a month ago. The tower did come with all of these plants and nutrients, and also a saucer. I paid extra for that. So I could have saved probably $80 if I didn't pay for that, but I really like it. I do spill water and it kind of keeps the mess contained. With the grocery prices rising, I was thinking it actually might pay for itself over time. So I created a challenge to see how long it will take to pay off. And today I'm going to do a harvest, and then I'm going to measure how much I get. Sometimes it's the produce is sold in bunches, sometimes it's weighed. And so I'm going to go with whatever my grocery store charges that I usually shop at. And then I'm going to add it up and see how much I save. I got loads of produce, Swiss chard, arugula, lots of lettuce, and the kale has grown back too, so I can harvest the kale again. I'm really excited about this Swiss chard. I have so many recipes that I can do, and I even use some of the stems in recipes as well. So these are nice size stems. Now I just harvested more kale. They all grew back from the last harvest I did already, and it's only been probably a week or less. This arugula has really grown, and the leaves are huge. I have a lot of recipes I use for this, and it's going to be great for my upcoming cookbook. The parsley's really grown a lot too, and I'm going to pick some of it because it's interfering with the pepper plant below. So now I'm headed to the kitchen to weigh all of this produce and record it to see how much money I saved this month so far. I started picking things in August, so I've been tracking the kale I picked and also the lettuce that I've been using for salads. So to track the produce, I have made this chart, and I'm going to just record everything I pick and see what we have at the end of each month if you want to follow along. At the same time, I have the cookbook challenge where I'm trying to get 20 recipes by the end of this month complete for my cookbook. So this harvest will really help that as well. So now we're going to add up what to put where. And it looks like most of this, after I looked it up online at my grocery store that I shop at, all of it is sold in bunches. So right now I won't need this. I won't need this probably until I start harvesting peppers and tomatoes. So first we'll do the parsley, and that's sold in bunches or in little bags at the grocery store, and they charge $3 for this much. I'm going to be putting it in the refrigerator. I'm going to wrap it in a paper towel and put it in a plastic bag so it'll keep for a week or two. And to do that, I just wrap around the stems and put it in a little plastic bag. And then you'll have it when you need it. And that way that pepper can take over that whole spot. Eventually it will. So what I'm planning on doing with that parsley is probably planting it outside. So for the parsley, I'm writing down 1, and I'll put a package. And it's $2.99 at the store. And each week I'll add to it if I pick any more. And then at the end of August, we'll total it out and see how much I saved. Next, I'm going to do the arugula. I'm going to gather all of that up I don't have very much. So I would say it's about half a bunch, but I could still use this in a lot of ways. I could do an omelet, which I didn't record it though, but I have been picking them for omelets, and you can make a whole salad out of this, and it's so good. It'll definitely be in my recipe book. Next is the kale, and I picked a couple of bunches earlier, and I would say this is about half a bunch here, and I could still use this for a lot of different things. And I can also store it the same way I stored the parsley. I can store it, and then it has a chance to grow, and it doesn't get too big. I don't like it when the leaves are really big. So that's what I plan on doing with this. You can store it until you get enough. And that leaves me with my favorite, which is Swiss chard. And it's been so disappointing since I moved to Florida. I've not been able to really grow it. So this tower, it has some nice big leaves and also stems. So this will be great for my cookbook challenge, where I'm trying so hard to get these recipes by the end of the month, because my cookbook is coming out around Christmas time. So the chard is sold in bunches too, and I figure I've got about one bunch here, which is enough to do a lot with. And there's still a lot more growing. I'm just trying to let them grow so I get enough of these stems to make chard stem fries. They're really good. So far, the total is $18.92 for my harvest, which isn't even putting a dent in when it costs $812. But hopefully it will pay for itself eventually. We'll just have to see how soon. I do plan on planting some cucumbers and different things in there, so it may pay off. You subscribe so you can find out what happens. Do I make my challenge with that cookbook coming up? And will I ever pay for this tower?